Chapter 87. Obviously that's not true, Agent Ryan said. And he no longer looks like this, and he's not a mister, he's a doctor, with PhDs in computer science, psychology, and dual master's degrees in business administration and agriculture. He attended UC Berkeley when he was 15, got his first undergraduate degree when he was 17. He's always liked nicknames. In his university days, he was known as the Old Man, OLD, being a play on his initials. He also liked staying under the radar. When we rounded up the weatherman, we not only thought Dane was dead, we also thought he had been just a minor player. But it turns out that he was a big dog in the organization and happy to hide in the background. We re-interviewed the weathermen, who are still alive, and it seems that they had all conveniently forgotten to mention Dane and his involvement in the Weather Underground. They said they thought he was dead and therefore unimportant, but I think some of them were lying. They knew he was still alive, and he's kept in touch with a select few over the years. It was clear from the interviews that they were afraid of him. Afraid? Bertrand said. Perhaps that's too mild, Agent Ryan corrected herself. Terrified would be more accurate. We threatened his former conspirators with heavy jail time if they didn't tell us what they knew, but we were unable to turn any of them. Dr. Dane still has a hold on them, and I'm not sure if they are afraid that he'll kill them or if he knows things about them they don't want us to know. Surely you have enough evidence to convict Dr. Dane of the murder of his son and daughter-in-law now, Bertrand said. Agent Ryan shook her head and pointed to the document. All we have is the word of a girl who alleges to be the victim's daughter. We would have to exhume their bodies, run DNA on them, Kate and her grandfather, and even if their DNA was a match, it would be circumstantial evidence. There is nothing to connect Lawrence Dane to the alley on that night, except his brother Alex. But he's long gone, and I seriously doubt we'll find him until he wants us to. The good news is that we don't need any of that to convict Dr. Dane. We found enough in his compound to put him away for several lifetimes. On December 31st, Agent Ryan led a task force of 50 people beneath, using a detailed map that Kate, Coop, and Pat had included on their flash drive.